everyone, my name is Sheila. Welcome to my channel, Intentional Outlier. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my budget for February 13th paycheck. So a little bit about me. I am a zero-based budgeter. Which means that all the money that comes into my home, I give it all a job. So for this paycheck, I'll just go ahead and get right into it. So what I do is I will take the bills that are still outstanding that haven't been paid yet, and I will go ahead and put those in the column, and then I add those amounts together. So it's the two bills plus the $200 cushion that I keep in my account just in case there's something that I'm not expecting. And then I'll also have my Visa and my Amazon cards here. And then on the other side of the paper, I write the rollover amount, which was the dollar amount that was in my account before my paycheck was deposited. The amount for my paycheck, I add those together, and then I start subtracting. So the first thing I subtract is the bills. The next thing is the credit cards. And after that, currently right now, my main priority is saving up 12 months worth of my expenses, which includes my bills, my spending money, and also the cushion that you see. So, and then I also have sinking funds, which are basically just mini savings buckets for different categories that I have that that I like to put money towards. And so currently I have, in the way that I like to approach the sinking funds is every time I have money come into my home, I like to contribute at least $1 to each one. And currently I have 29 categories. So I went ahead and I set aside $29 for the sinking funds, and then the remainder is what's going towards my 1 year ahead fund. So for this time around, after the bills and the credit cards, I had $1,810 left. So I went ahead and I subtracted $29 from that. And then what is remaining is $1,781 to go towards my 1 year ahead fund. So I take this information and then I figure out with that with the cash that I'm going to get from the bank, which denominations that I need and how much of each one. So what I did is I looked at my my binders for my 1 year ahead fund, which this is what they look like. There's one that covers January through June, and the other one covers June through December. So I have two. The reason I have two is it just fit better. Each envelope fit better inside of it. And then inside of this, there are more envelopes. Each one has the month on it. And then inside of that month, there is a tracker with the bills and the amounts that are due for them. And this is based on like the historical amounts that they've been. And then the other thing that's inside of here is also another paper envelope. Inside this envelope is the cash spending that I give to myself each month. So what I did is I went ahead and I figured out I just went to each month that I still needed to put money into, and I figured out based on the trackers, what denomination of bills and how many I was going to get. So with this paycheck, I'm able to, let's see. So I'm able to finish off July, August, and September. And then I'm going to add towards October. And then, so it'll be those months will take care of the amount for the 1 year ahead fund. And then the last category for this paycheck is the sinking funds, which is $29. And I got that all in $1 bills. So you can kind of see how I broke it down. And this just kind of helps me make sure that this number adds up to the number that's on here, which will also ultimately, this is what I give to the tellers when I ask them for the money. It's the denominations, the amount of each one, and then the dollar amounts for each denomination. And then at the top is the total amount that I'm withdrawing from the account. So this kind of streamlines the whole process and makes it easier, and I find, for myself and for them. So this is what I take to the bank, and then I get the money, and then we count it, and I bring it home, and then I distribute it the way that I've decided to while I'm doing my budget. So that's pretty much, that's the basics of how I do it. If there's any questions, please let me know. If you'd like me to elaborate on anything, I totally will. Just leave a comment in the comment box, or below, sorry. And then, let's see. I also appreciate everybody that has been liking and subscribing. That's really helping the channel grow. Please share the videos with anybody that you think may benefit from them. My goal is to be putting out information that people are actually interested in, and just kind of share our wins and connect on this common ground, and share our energy, and work through challenges that we're having, and just kind of be cheerleaders for each other as well. So I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page that I do have some of the cash envelopes that I've made in the past. They're posted on there. And then, so please take a look at that as well. There's a link in the description for that. And ultimately, I appreciate your time that you're spending with me during this, and I hope that this is kind of helping other people, encouraging other people to do this too, because really once you get down into, get in a rhythm of things, it stops being like, really, this didn't take me very long to do. I knew earlier this week how much my paycheck was going to be, so I went ahead and did this off camera. It took me about 10 minutes to figure it out, and then but that comes with practice and doing it and figuring it out. And yeah, again, if there's any questions, please let me know. All right, thank you. I'll talk to you next time.